Hello, Titas! Welcome to episode 4, season 1 of the Coffee Tita podcast. This is Esther, the Coffee Tita. So first of all, I'd like to give a big shout out to all the Titas out there who are enjoying the Coffee Tita posts on Instagram and this podcast. Thank you so much for your continued support and appreciation for this initiative. Taking a quote from last Tuesday, let us choose to have the rest of our lives be the best of our lives. Also, as I have shared on Instagram stories, that due to time constraints, the Coffee Tita podcast moving forward will only have a single episode release per week on a Friday at 6 p.m. on YouTube and Spotify. Links to previous episodes will then be posted on Instagram every Tuesday, just in case some Titas might want to revisit or might have missed any of the previous episodes. But rest assured that the Coffee Tita podcast is here to stay. Stay inspired, Titas. Cheers! So, the previous episode talked about beauty. Beauty that surrounds us, that we need to allow our eyes to see the world differently and drink in the beauty that we see. For tonight, we will be talking about joy, or learning life's lessons with a light heart. So what exactly is joy? Per Google, Oxford Dictionary says it is the emotion evoked by well-being, success, or good fortune, or by the prospect of possessing what one desires. There is a quote by Lois Bogan that says, "I cannot believe that the inscrutable universe turns on an axis of suffering. Surely the strange beauty of the world rests somehow on pure joy." So what does he mean by this? If we reflect on what he says, the earth, the universe, is indeed a beautiful place, a beautiful sight to behold. When we speak of natural beauty, we think about the wonders of nature, the natural resources that surrounds us, that holds their awe-inspiring, mysterious artistry. And yet somehow, we think dwelling on life's sufferings, miseries, is the way to go. Why is that? We tend to choose negative things over what's positive. We choose to watch violent movies. We like to glorify negative news. I don't know about you, Titas, but when I was a teenager, I used to be like that. I used to consume many violent movies, gravitated on the worst news. Somehow we feel that it's what touches us, that it's the reality of life, yet somehow it should rock our core. Why is that? I thought I had to be realistic. But actually, it wasn't realistic, because my reality wasn't like that. I was brought up in the church and has known God my whole life. Learning to live in the present moment requires inner change in our reality. Many of us create dramas in our minds, expecting the worst from situations, only to have our expectations become a self-fulfilling prophecy. And because of things like this, we ourselves become the authors of our own misfortune. And that's why we struggle from day to day, from crisis to crisis, because unknowingly, we brought it upon ourselves. Isn't that eye-opening? And then because of this, we become battered by circumstances without realizing that we always have a choice, right? What if we learned how to stop the dramas and started to trust life and the goodness that's within us? What if we begin to expect the best out from any situation? Isn't it possible that you could write new chapters in your life with happy endings? The answer is, of course, yes, Titas, of course. For many of us, this is such a radical departure from the way we have been behaving that it seems unbelievable. Yet it is possible. Suspend your disbelief. Take a leap of faith. After all, what have you got to lose but misery and lack? Begin today. Declare out there that you are willing to let go of struggle and eager to learn new things through joy. It just may take you at your word. What's more, you'll discover, much to your amazement, that such blessings have been waiting patiently for you to claim them all along.